You acting up again?
Well, yeah.
I do.
It's 6:30, and I'd like to call the meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Councilman Rennie,
Here.
Frederick,
Here.
Hanson,
Here.
Johnston,
Here.
Muska.
Here.
Is there any conversation to be had about the agenda or the minutes or the claims? Is there any discussion? They were in your packets. Any questions? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve the consent of agenda.
I'll so move to approve the agenda. Does that include the minutes as well?
Yes.
And the minutes also.
Is there a second?
Yes.
Call for a vote?
Councilman Frederick,
Yes.
Hanson,
Abstain, I wasn't here.
Johnston,
I'll abstain, I wasn't here.
Muska.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item 3, I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight from the community, and I'd like to give you an opportunity to bring to the council anything that you would like to discuss or have questions about, or anything that's not on the agenda. This is the time for the citizens to speak.
Based on the motion he made, he didn't approve claims,
Excuse me,
the way he
Right,
said it.
would you like to restate your motion?
I'll restate the motion to include claims as well as the minutes.
Probably should just make
and the
it.
agenda.
Just make a new motion,
A new
please.
motion to approve the claims, the minutes,
No,
and the
just
agenda.
the claims.
Or
Just
like
the claims, yes, I said the
Okay.
minutes and agenda.
Do I have a second?
Yes.
Call for a vote.
Councilman Frederick,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Muska,
Yes.
Rennie.
Yes.
I mean, nitpicking, but.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we offer any comments, suggestions, questions, anything from the public that you'd like to bring forth at this meeting. Thank you for keeping us on task. If there is nothing, we will move on to 4, which is miscellaneous. The first item is A, and it's consideration of changing the date of the next council meeting from Monday, May 26, 2008 to May 27, 2008, due to the holiday. Is there any discussion?
Sounds great.
Okay. Could I have a motion to consider changing the date of the next council meeting to Tuesday, May 27th?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Take a pic.
Call for vote, please.
Councilman Muska,
Yes.
Rennie,
Yes.
Frederick,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Johnston.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item B, consideration of setting pool wages and rates for the 2008 pool year. They were in your packet. They have been negotiated. Adam, would you like to speak to that, please?
Certainly, the major change over last year was the midnight rate was originally $2 last year. We have moved that to $4 this year to fit in line with the rates for other pool usage due to the, it's been fairly well covered, and we feel that based on supply and demand that, and based upon the cost of the chemicals, that it makes sense to consider that increase. The only other changes of note really are on the pay rates. The pay rates are our standard setup. Anyone who was a first year last year is now a second year this year, and so every one of those is taken into consideration as well. There were 2 individuals who were full-time last year that are not going to be part of the team this year, and 1 new full-time employee for the park. Those are really the only changes to speak of in the.
Was there something about the closing date?
Oh, I'm sorry. We actually changed by 1 day to reflect a Sunday. It was currently scheduled to close on a Saturday, and we changed it to set the regular schedule closing on a Sunday.
How about minimum wage? Is that coming effect on?
No, since they are part-time and they classify them as lifeguards, they do not meet the state requirements for minimum wage requirements.
Seasonal
Yes. Sorry,
employees.
that's the word I was looking for.
Any other questions or discussions about it?
You think it was And is it adequate to say that doubling the price on the midnight swim is too much at one time, or is that fair? How popular is the midnight swim? I'm not even...
In talking with Mr. Fisher, he felt that it had a good representation. It was usually adults that were taking part in it and some older children. His hope was that we would make it comparable to the rates that we standard pay for a session. That there really wasn't any reason, justification for providing it at a lower rate than standard sessions, because it requires the same amount of support as any other session would require.
Brian, this isn't every midnight, this is only a couple of times a year.
Right.
I think that's just.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
but what I've been questioned in the past is why, if they don't buy a family membership, why isn't the midnight swim kind of part of that membership? Why do they have to buy a membership and still pay to go to a midnight swim?
It was just a special event type thing, and that was the only time that your pass wasn't, that's how it was promoted last
Okay.
year, as a special event.
Okay. That's fine.
Any other discussion?
And that was discussed with Fisher about the $4.
Yes, yes. In fact, it was his recommendation.
I would so move we accept the fees and wages as presented.
I'll second
Call for a vote?
Councilman Hanson,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Muscat,
Yes.
Brennan,
Yes.
Frederick.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item C is the consideration of hiring a park custodian. The name is Jana Brown. The park board interviewed several people, and this was their choice and their recommendation to the council.
No,
Madam-
park board didn't interview anybody.
No,
We just went
You
through
told me
them.
they did.
a sub-board.
Okay, excuse me.
There were 6 individuals that were given the responsibility of reviewing the applicants and interviewing. After the interview process, this was the recommendation from that board.
So it was a committee, or it was
Yes,
not
yes.
a board. Okay.
How many were interviewed?
There were 2 candidates that were interviewed.
Any other discussion? Any other questions?
I would move we accept the recommendation of the committee and hire a person.
I'll second
It has been, a motion has been made to hire Jana Brown and seconded for the park custodian. I'd call for a vote.
Councilman Hanson,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Muscat,
Yes.
Brennan,
that. Yes.
Frederick.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item D, approving specifications and taking sealed bids for a new police vehicle. Discussion. The information's in your packet.
My first question is, do we have enough money in the budget to do it?
Adam?
According to the budget and according to the estimates we've received, we had budgeted for the anticipated purchase of an SUV vehicle for the police department. Based upon the estimates we have received back, that this would fit almost exactly the same amount of money. The difference was, I believe, $200 to $500 was roughly in the estimate range.
And the money is in the budget for it?
Yes.
And we are going to be close
Yes.
in the budget, so we're all right?
Yes, that is correct.
So how do the police feel about driving a pickup versus an SUV?
We have a Chevy Tahoe now, we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess our main thing with that, it has our highest miles, I think almost 147,000 on it. And it's had the least maintenance out of all the cars, a car was 60,000, we put more money maintenance-wise into that.
So what do we have now for active? We have
an 06 Impala, which I drive. We have, I believe that's an 02 Tahoe and an 02 Impala, an 03 Impala.